N8N just released community nodes, which is going to save us a lot of time building automations in the future. If you've used HTTP requests before and are tired of doing the integrations yourself, then this video is for you. Okay guys, so what are community nodes? If you come over here on the right, you will see that I have this app here, Tavily, and it has a little check mark there, and that means it is a verified community node. And these are now actually published by the same company. And a lot of these are going to be coming out in the future, so we're going to have access to all of these different tools and simple integrations. And that is the biggest benefit, is we save time not having to set up all of these different integrations ourselves. So before, we would have to set up, if we come over to this example here, I did a video on this the other day with Apify, and I started an HTTP request, and I had to set up the post and URL for the request here in Apify. So I came here, and then I would have to come over to the different API endpoints, right? And I would have to copy in and enter it back into my N8N workflow. And now what we can do is I just downloaded this Apify node here. Okay. And there's a whole bunch of different stuff you can do here, but now we have access to the same API endpoints that we do here. And all you need to do now is set up a credential with these different nodes. And so instead of having to set up, multiple different HTTP requests, we don't have to do that anymore. All we have to do is set up the main credential, and then we'll have access to all of these different operations, okay? Now, how you do this is you can do it through the N8N hosting or the self-hosting, and I'm just gonna quickly put up some stuff on the screen for how to host it, how to do it with you having N8N being your host, and because I'm self-hosted. So I'm gonna put up some stuff right here on the screen. So you must be on version 1.94, and what you'll do is come down to the lower section on the left here. You'll click admin panel, and then you will go to your panel and then turn on verified community nodes. And once you do that and you make sure that you're updated to 1.94, then you can come back and you will be able to use the community nodes. Okay, that is how you do it when you're hosting on N8N. Now if you're self-hosting like I am, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you're updated to at least the 1.94, and I will leave a link in the description for how to update on your self-hosted platform, as well as how to actually get self-hosted with Hostinger. Now for self-hosted guys, what you're going to need to do is actually get self-hosted first, and also be up to the latest version of N8N, at least 1.94. Okay, so I'm going to leave 2 links here of how to self-host and then how to update your N8N on Hostinger. Once you do that, you can come down to the bottom left here and go to settings, and we'll just leave this. Go to settings, and as you can see, we have the community nodes here. When you're self-hosted, you're able to just come here and install a different community node, okay? Now, where do you find these nodes? You're going to either come to npm.js or go to Google and type in community nodes N8N, okay? And then you can find some documents here, and then there's npm right here, okay? So you just select that, and there's a whole bunch of different nodes that you can install. Okay, there's some pretty popular ones here, and let's just find one that I haven't used before. So we'll go 11 Labs, and now all you have to do is copy over this, and we come back over to we'll do a new workflow here, install, we paste in the package name, and we'll go, I understand the risks of installing this, and we will install, okay? There we go. Now we have access to 11 Labs. So if we come over to the tab here on the right, type in 11 Labs, and there we go. Now we have the community node for 11 Labs. I actually haven't used this. You can generate speech to text, so it would be useful for that. The main one I've been using it for is the Apify integration, and for just getting leads and getting these API endpoints. But essentially now, let's just do another quick one here. We will install, I don't think I have Tavily installed. don't. So let's click install this right here, and it'll probably install right from this tab right here. So there we go, it installed right there. So some of them you have to come over to NPM to install to find some more random ones, but there are some in here that you can just install right there. So now if I type in Tavily, I can use the search function. I can use, let's see what else we got here, extract, crawl. Okay, so now I have access to Tavily, and this is going to be really useful just for more nodes that come out. N8N only has 1,000 to I think 1,200 nodes that are for it, so now we're going to have access to a lot of different tools, and that is the main benefit of the community nodes. By the way, guys, I just started a free Skool community called AI Automations Club, and I'd love to see you in there if you're an AI enthusiast and want to learn more about AI. I'll leave the link in the description below. So I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, leave video ideas in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.